Hi children. Now we are going to learn 6th standard mathematics chapter playing with numbers topic prime factorization. First let us see what is a factors. Factors are the numbers we can multiply together to get another number. For example, 2 multiply by 3 we get 6. So here 2 and 3 are factors of 6. Next, prime numbers. We already know a numbers which have only two factors, that is 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. For example, 5, 11, 23 and so on are called prime numbers. Next, prime factors. A factor of a given number is said to be a prime factor if this factor is a prime number. Let us understand with one example. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Here 1 is neither prime nor composite number. 2 and 3 are prime numbers. 4, 6, 12 are composite numbers. So, the prime factors of 12 are 2 and 3 only. Now, let us study the new concept prime factorization. What is a prime factorization? Prime factorization is finding which prime numbers multiply together to make the original number. And to express a given number as a product of prime factors is called prime factorization or complete factorization of the given number. There are two methods to find the prime factorization of given numbers. The first one, factor tree method. The another one, division method. Let us see the examples. Now let us look the first method, prime factorization by factor tree method. In this method, we break up the numbers into with factors, continuing the process till we get all the factors as prime numbers. Let us take the number 45. 45 can be broken up into many pairs of factors. Let us start with 3 times 15. Here, one number is prime number, another number is a composite number. That is, 3 is a prime number, 15 is a composite number. So, we again break them into the factor. So, we can write 3 into 5 for 15. Here, we get two prime numbers. So, finally, we get the prime numbers 3, 3 and 5. Therefore, 45 equal to 3 into 3 into 5. Let us see the second method, division method. Here we have to follow 4 steps. The first one, look for the smallest prime number that completely divides a number. Write the quotient just below the number. The second one, look for the smallest prime number that completely divides the quotient obtained. Third one, repeat step 2 until the quotient becomes 1. The fourth one, the prime factorization of the numbers obtained by the product of all divisor. So let us take number 45. Let us decide the smallest prime divisor. So here 45 is an odd number. So it is not divisible by 2. So let us take the next smallest prime number 3. Uh, the sum of the digits 9 is multiple of 3. So 45 is divisible by 3. So let us take 3. 45 divided by 3, we get 15. Now we can write 15 in just below the number. Now 15 is multiple of 3. So it is also divisible by 3. 15 divided by 3, we get 5. Let us write the quotient. Now 5 divided by 5. 5 divided by 5, we get 1. So the quotient becomes 1. So finally, the prime factorization of the numbers obtained by the product of all divisors. So 45 equal to 3 into 3 into 5. Here factor tree method and division methods gives the same answer. Let us see the exercise problem. Exercise number 3.4. The first sum, fill in the missing numbers from the given factor trees. So first 84 can be broke 2 times 42. So 2 is a prime number, 42 is the composite number. So again we can break in 42. The given number is 14. So let us find the missing number. So 3 times 14 is a 42. So the missing number is 3. Now 3 is the prime number, 14 is the composite number. So 14 can be broken 7 and missing number. So the missing number is 2 because 2 times 7 is 14. Fourth sum. Write the prime factorization of the following numbers. First sum 24. So now 24 is dividend. Let us find the divisor. We have to begin with the smallest prime number that divides 24. As the 24 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. So now we write 2 to the left of 24. Dividing 24 by 2, we get 12, which we write below to the 24. Now 12 is a dividend. Let us find the divisor. 12 is an even number. So 12 is divisible by 2. Now we write 2 to the left of 12. 12 divided by 2, we get 6. So we write 6 below to the 12. Now 6 is an even number. So 6 is divisible by 2. So let us write 2 to left of 6. 6 divided by 2, we get 3. We write 3 below to the 6. Next, 3 is an odd number, so it is not divisible by 2. So now we move to the next prime number. The next prime number is 3. 3 is multiple of 3, so it is divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 equal to 1. Finally, to express 24 as the product of factors. Therefore, 24 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. The next sum, 2450. Now, 2450 is a dividend. Let us find the divisor. We have to start with the smallest prime number that divides 2450. So here 2450 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Now we write 2 to left of the number and then divide 2450 by 2. So we get 1225. 1225 is an odd number and its end in 5. So it is divisible by 5. Now 1225 divided by 5, we get 245. 245 ends in 5, so it is divisible by 5. Dividing 245 by 5, we get 49. 49 is divisible by 7, so we write 7 to the left of 49 and dividing 49 by 7, we get 7. Again 7 divisible by 7, we get 1. Finally, to express 2450 as the product of the factors, so 2450 equal to 2 into 5 into 5 into 7 into 7. The next sum, 3550. Now 3550 is a dividend. Let us find the divisor. 3550 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Now we write 2 to the left of the number and 3550 divided by 2, we get 1775. Now it's an odd number and end with 5. So 1775 is divisible by 5. Dividing 1775 by 5, we get 355. 355 end in 5, so it is divisible by 5. Dividing 355 by 5, we get 71. Now 71 is a prime number, so it is divisible by 71. We get 1. So finally, to express 3550 as the product of the factors, so 3550 equal to 2 into 5 into 5 into 71. The sixth sum. Write the smallest 5-digit number and express it as product of its primes. We already know smallest 5-digit number is 10,000. So now let us find the prime factors. 10,000 is a dividend. It is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Now we write 2 to the left of 10,000 and dividing 10,000 by 2 we get 5,000. 5,000 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. 5,000 divided by 2 we get 2,500. Now 2,500 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. 2,500 divided by 2 we get 1,250. It is also divisible by 2. So 1,250 divided by 2 we get 625. 625 is an odd number and ending 5. So it is divisible by 5. 625 divided by 5 we get 125. So 125 is also divisible by 5. 125 divided by 5 we get 25. 25 is also divisible by 5. So we get 5. Again it is divisible by 5. 5 divided by 5 we get 1. So finally we want to write the prime factors. So 10,000 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Thank you, children.